Well, I wouldn't even say because it's crazy. Like wild tour stories. Like I've only been on 2 tours. Like I mean, I've had situations at shows where, like, I was in Atlanta. I got booed at a show in Atlanta before, and this was a while ago. It was like 2017. I was out there for a show. It was a showcase at the time, and like, this is at the time where like designer Panda was like the thing. Everybody was following that, and yeah, I came out on my New York shit, and they was not feeling that shit at all. They wanted to hear Panda, so they booed me off the stage. And that was my first time, first the only time I ever experiencing something like that. And I remember leaving, I was discouraged as hell coming back home. I was like, man, I don't know if I got tough skin for this, because that do something to your pride, like, you know. But you know, I kept going. You know, I had a situation where my first show was special. I got on stage in front of G-Rap and forgot all my lyrics. Like, it was a sold out crowd. I forgot every word. I was on the mic kind of mumbling. Like, Special was like filling in for me. Like, he was like, you know, he had my back in it, but I forgot every word. I went blank. And I was practicing crazy before I got on. And that was my first time being in front of people like that. And I forgot every word. I had a situation where this was a show in Ohio. I can't remember if it was, I think it might have been Cleveland. Like, we were sitting in the back waiting to get on stage with so many people opening for us at the time. It was like one of them late shows. We got on the stage late, but it was a lot of people in there. It was like a kind of looked like a sold out show. But by the time we got out there, it was late. And I'm thinking there's people still out there. And when I came out, when it was time for me to come out on stage, it was like nobody there. I was performing for my cousin. Like, he was the only one there. We was performing for him. Like, he was lit, rapping all the lyrics. Like, so, like, you know, that was crazy. But we performed like it was a house full of people in there. But I should kind of threw me off, like, you know. But yeah, nah. Some of my fans might be surprised that I like playing video games. Like, I ain't a crazy gamer, but I like playing video games. I do. And I'm pretty. Yeah, I'm into video games. Yeah, I say that. I don't do the Xbox, the PlayStation, like 2K, Madden. Uh, you know, I was really into Hitman. That was my thing at one point. I would say those like my top 3, like, you know, 2K, Madden, and Hitman. Oh, my bad, Mortal Kombat. I forgot. Yeah, Mortal Kombat too. Yeah, I'm into Mortal Kombat. Yeah, that's my shit. What inspires me creatively is, it just depends. Like, sometimes it'll be music, sometimes it could be from a movie, sometimes it could be from art. I've always been an art head. It can be just, it just depends on what it is. Like, sometimes life can inspire some creative juices going for me. So it just depends. My favorite movie, I mean, I got a lot of favorite movies. If I can think of something off the top of my head, like, one of my favorite movies is A Bronx Tale. Yeah, Bronx Tale. I like Carlito's Way. A Bronx Tale, like, was a movie that I kind of grew up watching. Like, that's one of my mom's favorite movies. Like, you know, a lot of movies that my mom was into, those are movies that I kind of grew up watching. Because I kind of just, even music, like, you know, a lot of stuff I heard my mom playing, I was into it. You know, with A Bronx Tale, that was something that that was something that my mom played a lot. It was one of the movies, like, when that come on, we sitting down as a family, like, me, my mom, and my sisters, we watching that movie together. Carlito's Way is a movie, I saw that for the first time when, I was in high school when I first seen that. And I don't know, like, I was a Jay-Z fan, and, you know, hearing Reasonable Doubt and knowing that it came from that movie, it kind of intrigued me. So, like, I don't know, I just love the plot of the movie. Like, it was like, it just was an interesting movie to me. I still to this day like watch that movie every now and then. Like, it's my first time watching it. Right now, like, what I got coming up next, I got an album called Food for Thought, and I got like J.R. Switz, got Chuck. Who else I got on there? Like, as far as producers, like, I'm producing on there. And I think that might in cartoon beats. But I'm producing a majority of that album. I got that coming up next. I got an artist, his name Jinx716. This is my first full album that I produced for another artist. Well, it's not a full album, it's an EP, but I got that coming up next year, 2022. Me and Big Ghost, we got an album we just finished together that's coming out 2022. Um, and then I got another album that I'm fully producing for myself called Lotus Child. And then I'm still actively working on the Essence, but that's gonna come in due time. But really, like 2022, I really like a lot of my projects that I got for that year is already finished. I've been working this year getting all of that done. Like I really want to just really take over and focus on production. Like my thing is, you know, of course, continue doing my thing with rap, but I want to expand, like, even with my production. I want to get into film. I went to college for communication studies, and I took film classes while I was in there. And, that I would love to get into film and direct my own film. Um, so just expanding on that, expanding to more than just doing music. Like, of course, like it's a given that I'm a take over and do my thing with rap, but it's more to it than that, just like even my business side. Like I got businesses and deals and things that I worked on this year that's going to make the light next year, So just expanding on things outside of just being a rapper, like, What's up? It's your girl Shay Noir, Shea Butter Queen, and you are checking out 24/7 HH.